All right, we are 10 games into the season, a quarter of the way there. It is 10 games, right?
10 games.
Yeah. All right, cool. Obviously, Premier League, it's been a while. Normally what we do around this time is a team of the season. So we're going to see who will get into our team of the season so far. Obviously, it's a bit early, but it's been enough games to see who's been performing consistently over a good course of time, to be honest. I want to quickly ask a question before we get into it. What are we taking into account? Is it just Premier League, yeah?
Yeah.
How they performed in Premier League, nothing else.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear about Conference, Europa, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Cool. That's fine with me. It's going to be interesting. I think this is the first time, probably ever since we started the podcast where Arsenal might have a lot of players in this.
No, 22-23 we had some. Team. I don't know when we started.
I don't think we were doing a team of the season back then. Maybe
we did our first video in 2023.
Possibly, yeah. But let's get into it. Okay. To be honest, I struggled with this quite a lot. There were a couple positions where I just thought no one stood out. That was my problem.
I didn't really struggle with this, I thought this was kind of
there's
self-explanatory.
I thought the midfield was hard.
There's one position I struggled with.
Which is what?
I'll tell you when we go into
it. The first position I struggled with, to be honest, was goalkeeper. Because on paper, David Raya has been amazing, but he hasn't had to do anything. So it's hard to judge him, you go on about it, we don't face shots on target at all. I can't put a guy in my team in the season when he doesn't. He works from home.
But David Raya works from home. No, but that's David Raya. That's David Raya in general, really.
Nah. He does barely face shots, to be honest. Yeah. Forget this season. It's since he's joined Arsenal. He's never really tested that much. We've spoken about it on the podcast quite a lot. Where we know he's good, but it's hard to tell how good he is just because he doesn't have much work to do. I mean, you can't really go off distribution for a keeper for all his assets, right? And also his distribution's good, but it's not best in the league where I can really rank him that high.
Top 3 in the
league. It's top 3, but
then
there are keepers better.
But the disparity between Raya and the rest of the league, because if I look at other keepers in the league,
I think Henderson's been
Donnarumma's been.
So I think Dean Henderson's been good. You're going to speak on Donnarumma.
I was going to say Donnarumma.
Okay, but he's him and there's only one other person that's world class keepers in the world.
No, I know that, but we're just going from the first 10 games. Yeah. And if you compare it to Raya, it's he hasn't done much, but he's also not making mistakes.
Exactly.
Whereas if you saw Martinez on the weekend, when he passed to Salah, I was like, whoa.
Martinez has never been that good for me, though.
No, but
Martinez is severely overrated.
He's an international keeper.
Because if you go through all the goalkeepers, it has to be Raya.
I don't think so. It's too hard to put him in. I don't see him do anything.
You know why you can't go against Raya? Because it's not his fault he's not had shots to face. But when he's had shots on to face, he saved them.
But they're not difficult shots, is my favorite. It's not even a slight against him at all. I just haven't seen enough to warrant me putting him in. So I went with Donnarumma just because I think he's steadied the ship since he's been at City.
Yeah, I agree.
He hasn't really put a foot wrong,
Because
and to be honest,
it's a question.
Other keepers haven't stood out to me.
No,
the only one, you know who could have got in if he played more games? Lemon.
Yeah, so Lemons.
I call him Lemons.
Lemons.
He's not
I really don't say his name.
No,
he's not there.
Should I be honest?
Your keeper.
No, he's not.
I hate to say it, I didn't pick him, but I thought an honourable mention would have been Robert Sanchez this season.
How?
Absolutely.
I think he's been good this season.
No, Sandeep.
I think I gave him against Spurs.
Sandeep, he's only had 2 games which he's had a mare. For Sanchez.
Robert Sanchez.
2 out of 10
games.
2 out of 10.
That's 20%.
It's not amazing.
Huh?
You expect your keeper to make 2 blunders a season, really?
Bro, we'll talk about Lemens. Wait. Under 21 keeper coming to Man United Football Club. Let's be real.
Dying for a goalkeeper.
Let's be real. Who are shambolic in defence, who have been shambolic. They've had Onana, Bayern there. He's coming, steadied the ship better than City. Wait, let me finish.
Yeah.
You can't say Sanchez is better because he's only made 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes as a senior keeper.
I think Sanchez has been great.
Okay, but I'm saying
think he's been great.
I'm not saying.
I think his distribution has been amazing. I think his long ball distribution is very, very good.
Have you seen him in set pieces?
Yeah,
he's very good.
So this is what I was going to bring up. The Spurs game that we just recently watched. I was watching it with Theo, and we were talking about how Spurs didn't really create big chances for Sanchez to save. But it felt like every single cross that came in, he was there. It didn't matter where in the 18-yard box it was. He was there collecting it. Mind you, I still don't think he should be picked for the list. Okay. I think there are 2 keepers this season that have been clearly better. I also think Lemons has been better since he's come in. Lemons just doesn't have a big enough sample size.
That's what I said.
That's the only problem. So I wouldn't pick him, but I think we should have mentioned him. I think Sanchez has been all right.
I'm not saying he's bad. It's just
he's not top 5.
No, I'll give it time, but I'm someone.
Sanchez is not top 5 keeper in the league.
But everyone's on form.
But Wait, before we move on, I think we're gonna go with Donnarumma.
Yeah, I want to go with Donnarumma.
Do you think Sanchez is that bad?
Yes, I think.
Generally,
he's not good enough for a title, Charles. That's what I've always been consistent with.
I generally think if you had the opportunity to have Sanchez or like I put Pope above him, I put Alisson, Raya, Donnarumma, I put right as of now Lemons. Vicario, I think him and Vicario.
Vicario's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think Vicario
is very good.
He's this season he's been.
Yeah, the Spurs, the games they've conceded, they should have conceded a lot more, but they just haven't.
I think he's on that level.
He is, yeah. He's on like the Kelleher.
I think it's Kelleher, Vicario, because Vicario.
I think Sanchez should be a backup keeper. I don't think Sanchez can be your first.
I think he's slightly too good to be a backup keeper.
Sanchez,
but he's in the same situation. That's why I put him in the same situation as Kelleher.
Yeah, I think
he's too good to be a backup keeper for a normal Premier League club. But for you lot, if you have aspirations to charge for titles and win the league, I don't think he's the guy.
Because you know what made me think? Like, you saying he's made 2 mistakes and you're happy and it's like an achievement.
No, because he's been so
But
bad.
You don't understand. 2 mistakes for a goalkeeper is too many.
No, because the main...
At this point in the station...
the main one was the red card against Manchester United. That was terrible. And for me, a lot of Chelsea fans won't notice it, but the game against West Ham where he was... The position was a bit mad. When
the Paqueta goal was incredible. I couldn't believe that went in. When you look back on it on the replay, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But let's go with Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Centre-backs, again. So I'm happy with the 2 I picked. One of them, obviously... Okay, let's just... address it. Gabriel has
best
to be
centre back in the world right now.
Yeah, agreed. Best centre back in the world. He's clearly the best centre back in the league.
Maybe best goal scorer in the world.
Yeah, he's up there. He's definitely up there. My thing with Gabriel is as much as I hate to see it, because obviously he plays for Arsenal, I'm happy because you lot know this. I've been saying this for years now. Yeah. I've always thought he's clearly been better than Saliba. And the fact that now
for 2.5 seasons,
it's like common consensus where like everyone knows out of the 2, Gabriel's the better out of the 2.
I always thought he was better than Saliba.
Yeah, but bro, you look online.
No,
when Saliba was good, people were talking about Saliba like he was the guy.
No, Saliba's world class. Like Saliba's got that potential, but when you got someone that's such an aerial threat and basically Gabriel's like the monster. He's the physical.
I just think he's less attractive to watch. I think that's the only thing with Gabriel.
They're 2 different types of defenders.
Yeah, because I think everyone prefers the Saliba type.
Yeah,
I think that's why everyone favors him.
It's because he's more calm, relaxed. He's more like you're more assured.
I think the best way to talk about it is like people say A and B, but a lot of the time it's someone that's more calm, reserved, times their tackles, and someone that's more aggressive. Van Dijk and Konate, for us, will be like Cole and Thiago Silva.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, normally the calm, collected centre-back is the better out of the 2, firstly, because I've one seen as more rash. But in this case, I feel like every time, let's say Arsenal do concede, which doesn't happen often these days, and it's a centre-back's fault. I don't remember last time it's been Gabriel's fault, to be honest with you. I remember last season when Isak was getting onto you guys, it was always aerially how he was dominating Saliba. Yeah. I think it happened a couple seasons back with Ivan Toney as well. I can always remember when Saliba has sort of done something wrong to concede, whereas Gabriel, I think he's been solid.
And also it's just how they play, because if their positions were reverse, you might be saying the same thing in terms of how they play.
Exactly.
On to your second centre back.
So this is hard. So I went with Van der Ven. I think Van der Ven has been probably one of Spurs' best players.
I think
he's been an aerial threat. He's been scoring off set pieces, not as well as Gabriel, obviously, but similarly. He's Tottenham's best centre back. I know they always do the toss up between Romero and Van der Ven. For me, it is Van der Ven. I think the recovery pace is incredible. I know this is Premier League, but the goal he scored in Champions League the other day is insane to me.
I can't lie.
It's just, it's hard to go against it. My honourable mention for this, though, was De Ligt. I think De Ligt has been very good this season,
First.
I think United haven't been horrible. Obviously, had a very shaky start. But defensively, I think De Ligt hasn't put much of a foot wrong.
Guahi's been good.
Yeah, Guahi was another one that came to mind.
Very good.
Like, he's kept this Palace ship floating.
Even Lacroix as well.
I was thinking Senesi as well for Bournemouth. But I want to go with Van der Ven. What have you went with, though?
I can't lie. I went for Arsenal defence.
So
I'm just gonna say it now.
I'm
just gonna say it now.
I don't think Saliba's, because I've seen Saliba come out of the team and they just operate the same.
Yeah.
I know that's not, again, it's not a slight on Saliba, but it's sort of just like.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go Saliba and Gabriel, but not Arsenal defense. I thought about it.
Okay, interesting.
It,
Nah, see, the thing is, you could for this team, you could easily just do a whole Arsenal backline and you'd be valid in it. But I've sort of wanted to change it up a bit, and I thought out of Arsenal's defense, who are the easiest guys to take out of the team? Raya, there's no real reason to put him in because you don't see him do anything. And then Saliba, I think out of their backline, like the defenders, he's the least important for me.
Yeah, but if you look at mistakes as well, like look at Van der Ven against Chelsea the other day.
Yeah.
when Caicedo picked the ball off him for the goal.
That wasn't Van der Ven.
It was.
I thought that was Kudus.
No, it was. I forgot it was Kudus. Then Van der Ven tried to take a pass.
Oh yeah,
and it was bad. Yeah. And then he took it.
But I feel like he did get set up there from Kudus getting.
No, he tried to play a bad pass.
I do agree.
But with Saliba and Gabriel, like the stuff that they make mistakes in game, but none of them are bad enough to lead to a goal.
I think I'd rather put Guehi in above Saliba.
I've got Guehi.
Yeah, cool. I'm fine with that.
So we want to go Guehi then?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Because if I'm saying Van der Ven, but my second choice is Guehi, you're saying Guehi.
I don't think a Tottenham player deserves to be.
They've been all right. They deserve. I've got another one going forward as well, to be honest with you. No. All right, cool. We'll settle with Guehi.
Yeah.
Fullbacks, I've gone for Arsenal. I think Timber's been sensational. I think Calafiori's been sensational.
I can't like honourable mention, and I don't think you man would argue about this. Nah. Reece James has been good.
I was going to say, my honourable mention was Reece James.
Reece James. Reece James
has been quality.
No, I think he's been good.
Actually, I don't mind not having Calafiori. I don't mind Nico Riley.
No, I said...
you have to have Calafiori, you know. He's too good.
No, I said...
He's too good.
No, I was going to say Calafiori left back. I was going to say Munoz right back.
No chance. Timber's the best right back in the world right now.
Sandeep, I literally said before that.
I can't lie. That's not even close. You know when you said Arsenal defense?
You're arguing for Sandeep, you're arguing for no reason. I literally said honourable mention.
No, but
you're going to go off on a run and be like, Timber's the best. I'm like, bro, I'm happy to put Timber.
I'm going to say, I thought you're more likely to give an honourable mention to the left back than the right back. I think right back is clear as day. There's no chance no one else can get above right back.
No, but do you think Munoz has not been...
No, he's not been...
He's been good. I think he's been good. I think recently he has.
Is he not second best?
Second best.
I think he has been
second best right back in the league.
I think he has.
Yeah, the right backs haven't been good.
I think he's second best.
No, he's not been second best. I think Reece James has been second best.
The only thing is Reece James.
He doesn't play right back enough.
Midfield.
That's the only problem. But when Reece James plays right back, I think he's quality.
I think Munoz.
Yeah, agreed. But I just think when Reece James plays right back, he's a higher level than Munoz. He just doesn't play it.
Yeah.
But I agree with him. You can't really name another name than Timber. I think he's been the best right back in the world, to be honest with you. I don't think he's put a foot wrong. And the only reason why I went with both their fullbacks is because I think they're so pivotal to how they play, especially now when everything's so, I want to call it defensive.
Yeah.
But their fullbacks are the reason why they can even create chances, get their corners as well. A lot of it comes down to how Calafiori's occupying everywhere around the pitch.
I would
overlapping. It's just.
I would say. I'll put Calafiori, but I do think Cucurella's the better left back. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Sandeep, do you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
Calafiori's been sick.
You know what is?
I do think
Calafiori was injured last season. It's very hard. He only came last season. This is basically his first full season.
His first full season.
And this is how he's performing.
Okay, let me ask you this again.
Let me phrase this. Would I have Cucurella in my team? No.
Of course,
because of the way you play, or just in general.
Look, I'd rather have Calafiori over Cucurella.
No,
I would rather have MLS over Cucurella.
No,
because of the way you play. Fair enough.
It's because they're cooking, so he does. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Yeah. But Timber, do you still think Timber's better than Reece James?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, he is. I think so. I think not prime Reece James.
Nah.
Not Reece James when you lot won the Champions League, but now when you put them both as a right back, it's very close though. I like the question because I think it's very close. I still think Reece James is up there. If
we win the league or the Champions League this season, Timber's clear.
Well, yeah, automatically he'll be clear, but that's just because of what you've won. When you break them down as players,
Timber has a shout for the best player in our team this season. That's how good he has been.
It's
him and Gabriel. It's him.
Top 4, I'd say. Top 4, 3.
You know how this guy is unbelievable on the ball. His dribbling is out of this world.
Yeah. I do think.
What I will say,
think they're close.
I do think it's close because I think if you put Reece James in Timber's position, I don't think your team changes much.
It does.
I don't think so.
It doesn't.
I don't think it doesn't make that much of an impact. I'm telling you, Reece James is good enough to play that role.
If Cucurella was in the Arsenal team, he would be performing better than Calafiori.
No, he doesn't.
I know that for a fact.
That depends for me just because of what Calafiori does for their team.
But Cucurella could do that job.
No, because he's not as physical. He's not physical as Calafiori.
It's a very peculiar job to do.
He is. And how many people have you seen get past Cucurella?
Barely any.
Wingers.
Okay.
Like how many? And the assists, the goals, everything else.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to go with Arsenal's fullbacks. Okay. Is everyone else happy to go with Arsenal's fullbacks?
Midfield.
Midfield. Okay.
There's two players that own there straight away.
Yeah.
Rice and Caicedo.
Yeah, Rice and Caicedo.
Cool.
Yeah, they're shoe-ins. Yeah. This is the only player I want in my from my team.
Szoboszlai.
I think Szoboszlai. No. Grav hasn't played enough. I think Szoboszlai is the only player.
Up there,
I can't like this one.
Tonali and Szoboszlai were the only.
You can give it a shout to various players. Even Xhaka. Xhaka deserves a shout there.
Xhaka, Tonali.
I think he's been sick.
Unironically, you know who I think has been good? Henderson. I think Henderson's been good. I think he's been very good.
Yeah.
But I put Szoboszlai just because I think he's been the only player in our team that's consistently performed, regardless of where we put him. Put him right back, he performs. Playing as a number 10, he performs. We played him left wing, he's performed.
Yeah.
Everywhere, deeper in the midfield, he's done well. You saw against Real Madrid. I know. Again, it's not the Premier League. Real Madrid, I thought you bossed the whole pitch. The other day.
My boy, number 8 at Nottingham Forest.
Anderson.
Yeah.
He's
the
goat still.
Yeah.
You see the light now?
Yeah.
You see the light?
I saw the light before.
You know who else?
You're telling me?
Yeah.
I saw the light before.
You were both raving about him a lot.
Because when I told him, these men were laughing, bro.
No, because you said you were better. Okay, whatever. You said you were better than McAllister last season. It was still a stupid take. Regardless, I think Zubimendi deserves a shout as well.
Yeah.
I think Zubimendi's been class.
We spoke about it last episode. Yeah. What's this guy's? I think, you know what? He's the unsung hero. Technically, he's amazing. He controls the tempo. He controls the pace. He's just what we needed.
There's an argument he's been the best summer signing in the Premier League.
I put him in my top 3.
Yeah.
I put him in my 3rd. But...
That's a video for another day.
Yeah, it actually is now. Yeah. Mention it.
Okay, but
let's put someone for what was
quickly. Who's better in the league right now, Caicedo or Rice?
Rice.
Rice. I hate to say it. I think they're both. My issue is I get why they get compared because they're both seen as DMs, especially this season. I think Arteta's played Rice more as a DM than a number 8.
But he gets up forward.
But he does still get up forward. But Rice that's because of Zubimendi.
Rice is a monster.
But I think they have so many. You know, if you're to split a midfielder's attributes into half, I think one wins half, the other wins another half. I just prefer the half that Rice wins over the half that Caicedo wins. If that makes sense.
No, I get. I get you. Yeah. Because I feel like for Chelsea, the slightly better comparison would be Enzo Fernandez at times, but Enzo Fernandez doesn't do the job compared to Rice.
I understand why you rave about Caicedo, but you know what it is.
Like when it comes to like a proper DM, I think he's the best. But then there are parts of Rice's game which Caicedo doesn't do as much. That's like when it comes to tackles, interceptions, being a guy to really push a forward,
just push a team forward,
everything. He's the best.
Who?
Caicedo. I think so. I agree with that. You know, I think
like the statistics
sweeping up the ball and winning the ball back for your team. Caicedo,
cool. I understand.
Is him for me, but aerially.
Pedro is the epitome of
trying to take the game out of Scofford, isn't it? I don't think he's that.
No, but he's not. That's what I'm saying. Enzo Fernandez does that game more.
But that's what I'm saying. It's very hard to compare them. I think you could easily have both in your team.
Because there's no point saying, you want to see Caicedo drive with the ball more and dribble more and
I didn't say that.
Like, no, but that's what Rice gives to your game. Yeah, Rice was playing left 8 for a long time. Yeah. Caicedo's never going to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's as you said, it's split.
It's splitting hairs.
Yeah.
It's very. But
to be fair,
everyone's happy.
To be fair, if them two played in the midfield pivot,
it would be peak. It would be curtains.
That'd be cold.
But
going forward,
have we decided who we're putting as the last midfielder?
Oh,
can I down the hill and bring Szoboszlai?
Yeah, because I said Tonali.
I'm happy to do so for Szoboszlai.
Yeah, sure, just to give it a chance.
He's been our best player this season. Yeah. We need something.
Yeah, give him a silver light. Yeah.
Going forward, let's do the shoe-in really quick.
Let's do striker.
Erling Haaland, striker. Which is sad because there's a lot of honourable mentions striker.
Is there?
Mateta
what's my man's name? Sunderland striker.
Oh, Isidore.
Isidore. I think he's been good. Thiago. I think his name is.
Thiago.
He's been good.
And Mateta.
Ekitike's been good. Mateta's been good.
Mateta's second choice.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of names for striker, but it's just peak because
I can't lie.
He's a main man.
The best part on the pitch now is right wing.
Well, that's the hardest. That's the one position I struggled with.
No, it's a bet like.
Left.
So who's your left winger?
Semenyo is good.
Okay, cool. I've got Semenyo as a left winger.
Semenyo's the left winger, 100%.
He's played. You know, I checked literally today when I was making my team. I was checking how often he plays both wings. He does both wings quite often. You know.
I was thinking.
You know, Semenyo. I think he's got a shout for being one of the best left wingers in the world right now.
I hear that.
Oh, if we go through them though,
I hear that.
Do you hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Because what? There's Kvara, Leao.
They're just names.
Rashford.
They're just names.
Rashford's not just a name. Rashford's been cooking.
Rashford played striker the other day.
The other day, but he's been playing left wing a lot since Rafinha's been out.
Rashford's been the one that you can compare it to. I don't think Cava's been that good. Leao.
Kvara's been good.
Not that.
Leao, I don't know as much in it.
I know he.
I haven't been paying attention as much.
My honourable mention for left wing was Doku, to be honest. I think Doku's been very, very good.
He's been very...
I'm not the biggest fan of Doku, but every time I've watched City play, I think Doku's been excellent.
He's
not at output.
Same guy.
Not at output, but you don't need output when you got Haaland in your team.
No, but Doku's the same guy.
Semenyo's just a different animal right now, isn't it?
Yeah, Semenyo's clear-cut left winger. So when I was speaking about Spurs earlier, I've got Kudus as my right winger.
Absolutely not. He's been...
There's no one that stood out for me.
What?
Yeah.
And die. What?
Yeah. No. I was literally looking at the table and I was like, bro, no one's really standing out to me.
It's literally him.
You know, I was thinking about all the traditional right wingers and I was like, no.
Because I was thinking and die. I was thinking Sarr.
Yeah. You can't class Mbeumo as a right winger anymore.
And then I thought Semenyo for right as well.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. That's just like the competition's good.
So that's what I was thinking.
Then
Who would you even put as left winger if you put Semenyo on the right?
It would be Grealish or Gakpo for me.
No, Grealish.
I'm not putting Gakpo in the team.
no, but those are literally the options.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm happy with Ndiaye, to be fair. I actually just forgot about him.
Honourable shout for Esteval.
Yeah, very honourable. very, very honourable.
Very honourable.
Jared Bowen?
I'm joking.
Jared Bowen is doing Jared Bowen stuff.
He's carrying.
It's the best way to put it.
He's carrying.
You know what it is? West Ham's so bad.
It is.
Like, Jared Bowen's probably doing what he usually does, but because they're so bad right now,
it's terrible.
It's just not like it doesn't even hit the same anymore. I think I'd rather give it to Ndiaye. I think Ndiaye's been quality.
Who do you think?
I hear Ndiaye, yeah.
I can't think of it. Right winger is normally the position where we're always fighting. Saka, Salah, Mbeumo.
Play right wing.
Huh?
Sarr doesn't really play right.
Yeah, no, but that's the position
he's not been banging like he did last season. It's all Mateta right now, man.
But I feel like
I think Sarr was only good when he played us.
I just feel because Sarr doesn't have that much to his game.
No, he does. He does. He's actually very good.
He's very good. But compared to Ndiaye, do you see the goal he scored?
Ndiaye
on the weekend.
Everton.
Yeah, when he cut in.
No, it was on Monday, bro.
Monday.
No, like the last game he played.
No, I hear Ndiaye. He's been quality. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite sad though. Last season when we were picking right winger, 3 of the right wingers that we were comparing were 3 of the 5 best players of the league. Now, none of them got a mention.
Say them again. So Salah,
Saka.
Oh yeah.
They were 3 of the 5 best players in the league. Maybe, I guess Saka, because he was injured for a lot of it, you could argue maybe he wasn't. But like based on quality, he was definitely there. I think Saka's had a very quiet season. I think Salah obviously has had a very quiet season.
I can't have Mbeumo.
And Mbeumo's just not a right winger to me anymore. I think he's been good for Man United.
It's not even right wing because it's the same as Saad. He played the same position, but it's just Mbeumo in this position. Nah.
I think I prefer him as a straight just right winger, to be honest with you.
I don't mind him. He's been good, man. But anyway, moving on.
Manager?
I think there's only one guy, man. Top of the league.
Yeah, I've got Arteta. And my honourable mention, everyone knows who it is.
Oh, it's Iraola.
That is my honourable mention.
Mine is Regis Lebris.
Yeah.
Regis Lebris.
My honourable shot is Glasner.
Okay. Yeah, not bad to be honest.
Weak.
Not bad.
8th on the table, weak man.
8th on the table. Yeah,
after the unbeaten run ended.
Yeah.
So the unbeaten run ended, and another one started.
For me, it is just Arteta though.
I can't when guys are talking about 3 goals conceded in all comps after 16 games. Chat to me nice.
Also, I was literally looking at the points compared to last season. At this point, we were on 25 points last season. You're on 25 points now. You lot were on 18 points last season. We're on 18 points now, which basically tells me the league's wrapped up, unfortunately. Yeah. But that was our team of the season. We'll quickly go through it.
What are we calling it? What are we calling our team of the season?
What are we calling our team of the season?
Okay.
Esteval.
No, we're not calling it Esteval. The 10-game wonders. The 10-game wonders. The wonders of the 10 games.
Caicedo's team.
Who captains our team? 10
wonders of the world.
The 10 wonders of the world.
It's either between Gabriel or Rice. You can pick your one.
Yeah.
I give it to Gabriel still.
There you go.
I think Rice is more of a...
I'll give it to Gabriel.
Centre-back's the second highest goal scorer in the team. I hear it, man.
All right, let's quickly go through the list then. So this is our team of the season so far in the Premier League. We've got Donnarumma in goal. Our fullbacks are both of the Arsenal boys. We've got Timber and Calafiori.
What's Donnarumma's first name?
Gianluigi?
Yeah. Gianluigi.
You think I didn't know that?
No.
Like Buffon, bro. Come on.
Our centre-back partnership is Gabriel and Guehi.
Yeah.
But Gabriel and Guehi. Our midfield three is Caicedo, Declan Rice, and Szoboszlai. Our right winger is Ndai. Our left winger is Semenyo, and our striker is Haaland. And managing the team is none other than top of the league, Mikel Arteta.
Yeah,
it's a good team.